This is Kevin Kuchenbecker, Historic Preservation Officer for the City of Deadwood, and we're here for another moment in Deadwood's history. And this is a historical moment. We just opened Deadwood Street after 11 months. We're standing here in Outlaw Square in the gazebo, which is a historic recreation of the band shell that was on Lee Street. We actually were able to do a complete reconstruction of what that was as far as size. It's 20 by 20 and turn posts. This is going to be where you're going to rent your skates next week. Very exciting. Behind me is the stage. December 6th at 5 o'clock, we're having the grand opening of Outlaw Square. Outlaw Square has been a public-private partnership with the Chamber's Main Street Initiative, the City of Deadwood, the State of South Dakota, and the Historic Preservation Commission. It's a $4.8 million project when you include the rebuilding of a retaining wall along City Creek. And over beyond us, you hear the beeping. That's actually opening the streets of Deadwood Street, which has been realigned with Shine Street, or as some people call it, Cheyenne Street. Little history note there that Shine is actually short for Cheyenne, Wyoming. Somebody couldn't spell in 1876. We have the artificial grass turf installed. Over the top of that will be synthetic ice. That's on two semis coming from New York City right now after it crossed the big pond and got out of customs in Barcelona when there was a strike on the docks there. So it's a couple of weeks late, but it's scheduled to be here on Monday. So is a big storm over the weekend, so we'll be busy moving snow. Very exciting times. Bobby Rock, the executive director, has their first event planned for the square, which will be December 13th and 14th, called Kris Kringle's Christmas Bazaar with over 20 vendors. So come on down. There'll be some wine, mull, and testing. I don't know what that's all about. I don't drink wine. It's exciting to have it all come together. Public restrooms, green room / office. We're going to have water feature next spring that will fire up with 5 lighted fountains, bubblers coming up. We've got a pump that'll put water into a rocker box, so you can see how the miners would have used a rocker box go into a stream. So that'll be fun for the kids. There'll be lots of entertainment. I know Monday night's going to be movie night. Tuesday is farmers market. Wednesday is music night. Thursday is Deadwood History night, where Deadwood History and Deadwood Alive are going to have all kinds of programming going on. And then, of course, every weekend almost in Deadwood has activities going on. And so the square will be incorporated into Cool Deadwood nights and Wild Bill days, and Doc Dogs will be in the vicinity. And so there's going to be over 250 activity days here. And obviously we're going to be interpreting our history here. Deadwood Alive is working on some additional programming that'll be right here in the gazebo. So things are looking good for 2020, and it's really feeling good for me because this has been a long time coming. About 11 months of my life over here, almost on a daily basis as the project manager. Excited for Deadwood, and it's part of our history happening as we speak, and that's a wrap.